Hey there, you legends! Welcome back to Fallout 4 with myself, barkergaming. Last episode, if you haven't seen, go check out the link to the right corner. Go watch that. Once you've done that, come back to here, where me and Strong will continue this story together, as always. Briefly looking at the quests, we don't have too many to do, to be fair. We have, like, nailed all these quests down to bare minimum. So I'm thinking what we could do this episode is possibly get this thing, the molecule level, built. Or started to be built. I think we got to go get the stuff to build it with. So we could possibly do that this episode. So talk to Sturges. And also, I do normally give an update of the settlements if I've done any. I haven't really done many in terms of settlement upgrades. So yeah, nothing to report on that. This was the suit of armour we were just in, needs repairing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these, I think. Which one? I don't know. Probably the Minutemen. I don't want to damage anything else. So, right, let's get the ladders. Also, I put the ladders here so the settlers can't get to me armour. There we go. And then we climb up here. So, don't want that one. Don't want that one. Do we just take the basic? We'll just take this one for now. I do need to get a lot of steel and copper to bring back, so we can start repairing them. Once I've repaired them, I'm going to put them back up here on the shelf. Hi, Strong. Where'd he go? Oh, he's up there, behind there. Strong!
Hey! Over here.
What? Will do. Right, get down then. Thank you. So I can move the ladders. Awesome. Right, put the ladders back over here. If you're tuning in and you're questioning why I do that because last time my base got attacked, all the settlers decided to jump in my army and then just abandoned it. So yeah, that is now up on the shelf, out of reach of children. Okay.
Some days are harder than others.
Sturges.
But even the hard days.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Can you build
You
this?
think you can build this?
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
Oh yes, it's real.
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. You'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
So, parts list?
Give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform.
Yeah, sure. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Okay, so did he say we've got everything here to start the platform?
Sturgis is like a kid in a candy store working on
Okay, workshop. Let's have a look. Oh, look at this. Oh, we can as well, look. Okay. Where do we build it though? Where do we put it? Do we put it on the outside? Or shall we put it on the inside? It does require a lot of power, he says. I don't know whether just... No, tell you what. Go the other way. Let's run. Obviously, if I didn't have this on that platform there, I'd have put it there. But... surely I can put it on this platform right here, look. And get some pylons over to it. How's that? Do we need two? No. Talk to Sturgis, complete. Right, let's go talk to Sturgis. I think it's just the one for now. Here he is. Done that.
How's it going? Did you find
Well
a
done.
good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yep. Figured out the plans. Yes.
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need.
I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Okay. Explain teleporter, better get started, hard to find.
It may take me a while to gather these things.
That's okay. I'll need time to figure out how to make everything work together.
One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other.
I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
So this tells me this thing's going to be absolutely huge. And not on a tiny platform which I've put it on. Okay.
I'll try to
So,
make myself useful.
let's go have a look, eh?
See, grown man feeling
Should be enough room. Let's shoot me. Oh. Okay, I can build all this already. Hey, no way. Okay, control panel. I'll take it. Do we have it sort of like away? Like that. And then... ah, look at that. It goes over the top of it like that. And then this thing. Over the corner there. Bloody hell. This might be done quicker than we started.
Just gotta make sure we've got enough power.
Oh, power. I don't think I've got any copper. This is going to be like a tough part now, isn't it? I'll try and jump. We'll let me jump. There we go. Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Okay, that to that. That to that. Awesome. And then I did say it was going to build a pylon. That's not a pylon. No, connector switches, here we go. So that's a pylon. This... oh, too far away. 2 seconds. Move to a bit. This to there. Capiche? And then... can I nick that to connect to that? Ah, it's too far away. We're gonna make it reach. It's gonna fit. Oh, come on. Really? Right, you go back then. Another pylon. Oh, apparently I've got loads of copy. I thought it was about to run out. Okay, there we go. And then this one to this one. Yes. There we go.
Make
That's
sure it's all on the same grid. All the parts have got to be able to talk to each other, you know.
It is all on the same grid. Did I say 20? Requires 20? Ah. Large generator, I reckon I need one of them. What am I missing? Science. Science. Okay, right, I've got some upgrades we can do. Sure we have. 2 level up. Can we do science? Which is science? Which is science, science, science. Science! Intel 6. So, we've put another one on there. And then... Science level 1. I think that's right. Come on. Yes! Yep, boy, look at this windmill. Awesome. What's better? Obviously this. Produces 10. So we'll put this noisy generator next to that noisy generator. Somewhere. Over this side. That one. Connect onto there. Hey! It's all coming together nicely. Is that enough power? No. Power 18. I need 2 more. Right, another one then. Once this mission's done, we can like just scrap all this. Power 23. That's right now, isn't it? What? 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 So... Why? Still says power 23. Have I got to build another generator? I'll just keep building them. 28. Still in the red. Oh no, it's lit up. Oh, oh, oh. It's doing something. It's doing something. Now what? Oh, we still need more power. Okay, another generator. Incoming. There we go. Connect that onto that one. Yes. Is that it? Are we done? Man, I expected a full episode, like going out getting the parts, but we've got everything that we need.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Test first, ready, not ready, later. Oh, do we do it now? Test first.
Shouldn't we test it first?
I wish we could, but we've only got the one frequency code. There's no way to test it without actually jacking into the Institute signal. And as soon as we do that, we've used our one and only chance. As soon as the Institute figures out what we did, and I gotta believe those brainiacs won't be caught napping twice, that code we've got is useless.
Well, looks like we're ready then. Should we go? Hang on.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah,
Not
that's
ready.
cool. I'll keep tuning this baby. Although we won't know if it's gonna work until we actually try it.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet, because I don't go in with not many weapons, pistols. We need to, like, armour up, you know what I mean? We need to, like, take the big guns. Let's have a look what we got. Junkie's rifle. So we've got plenty of rounds for that. Just need Transfer. 300 rounds for the alien blaster. Should we take the alien blaster? We'll take the alien blaster, and then we shall take, in case we need some big boom. I should have. Somewhere. Tesla cannon. How's that? I think I'm ready. Are we ready, guys? I'm ready. Did not expect to do it so soon, but I am ready. Get your cows out of the way. So, my eldest son says, Dad, you should have chosen the Brotherhood of Steel. Because this happens, that happens, this happens, that happens. So, obviously because that's the way he went. But for me, choosing the Minutemen proves now that this is going to be an ending that not many people probably know about. So if everybody chose the Brotherhood of Steel. If you get what I mean. Well, we're about to find out anyway, so let's go.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Ready?
Let's do this.
You sure?
Let's do it.
Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Okay.
I'm ready when you are.
Here goes.
Okay. Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay.
Come on.
Scanning for the Institute signal.
Get me in.
Tracking RF. And...
Go.
got it. Hold on to your butt.
Here goes. Who's excited? I am. The molecule level. Trophy in. Right. Okay. We made it. Looks like we made it on my own. Oh, I wanted some other people to come with me. Right, let's have a check what we can do. Is that it? Executing mission parameters error. Now what? I think I better get a better gun out, don't I? Only 8 rounds to this. What? Where are we on the map? Can we see the map? Can we check the map? See where we are? Ah, inside network scanner holotape. Oh, insert. That's what it's asking me to do. Why do I not read? So network scanner. That one. Completed. Give all the tape to stages. Alright. Back. Can we not like look around? I won't look around.
Hello.
Hi.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Oh. Institutionalized. Hmm. Can I accessible? Oh, so we're gonna have to go in here anyway. Right, okay. Looks like we're gonna talk to somebody.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks lovely.
There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Yes,
You are here
for my
for
son.
your son.
Correct. Is this him? Are you sure? No, he's going to be old, isn't he? He's going to be like similar age to me. I can hear walking. Sliding doors requires a key. Requires a key. I think somebody's coming into me, aren't they? Inaccessible. Now what? Spanner, take. This is awesome.
Need the key.
This is unlocked elsewhere.
Don't have the key.
So is this Shaun?
Jammed.
Now what? What do we do? Obviously you put me on here for a reason. Don't want to shoot. Don't shoot. Don't want to cause disruption just yet.
No way to pick this. Can't pick this.
So, is that Shaun? How did we get in? Well, I wasn't going to say that stuff, but you maybe do it. Do we have to get back in here again? No, it's just taking me back down again. Yeah. Alright, come on then. Can I?
Broken.
It's not broken.
Only opens with a key.
Well, where's the key? There's the key in here. There's it here for grabs. Take the clipboard now. Shaun, talk! Ah!
Shaun.
Huh?
Ah!
Yes, I'm Shaun.
Is it you?
Is that really you?
Who are you?
I'm your dad.
Shaun. It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those bastards. No, you can't swear in front of kids.
Shaun, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Can he not see me?
Shaun, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Father?
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Who are you?
Shaun. S923, recall code
Cirrus.
Who are you? Father?
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand.
Ah, so
We're
he's
only
not
just
Shaun
now
then.
beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father?
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Shaun.
Well, where is he?
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time.
He's Shaun, isn't he?
It's me. I am Shaun.
I knew it!
I am your son.
I knew it! I knew it!
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Wow, right, okay, you were stolen.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Right, I'm thinking about Kellogg, who stole Shaun as a baby. Kellogg never really aged when we killed him, so how's Shaun 60? But Kellogg was like the same. Something's not ringing true here. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Human synths.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Okay, so it does sound like Shaun then. So much time. It's really
Shaun.
you.
It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Murderer. You used him. Complicated. I pity him.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Right, okay. Your mother?
Mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
She was murdered.
Collateral damage? She was murdered.
Killed? Yes. Murdered? I'm not so sure about that. Still, I do regret never having known her. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Heard enough.
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Stay here?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Oh, I don't really know. This is tough decisions. Obviously, the main aim of the game is to go find Shaun. We found Shaun. Do we stay with Shaun in the Institute? I don't really know. Tricky decision. Do we agree? Do we stay? Let's agree.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Oh, stop asking me questions. Just get over and done with. Yes. Hopefully I can go back and then do the opposite to what I choose now. Maybe I can get two endings. Let's go for yes for now.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay, meet the division leaders. Well, can you get out of the way? Not 100% sure what I am doing, really. Was that the right thing to do? The wrong thing to do? Okay. Let's go have a wander around. So we can go find these leaders. To be fair, the place is pretty nice.
Call this a clean floor.
Look at this.
This will receptors found bugs in it. Can you not see the crime is done?
Look at that. You've got to admit this is really, really nice. Why would you not want to stay here? You know what I mean?
Hello.
Forget everything that's going on in the Commonwealth upstairs.
Welcome to the Institute, sir. Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Yeah, this is very, very nice. It tells me I've got to go meet people, but it's not put it on my map where I got to go. Can we put it on? Inside job, give holotapes to stages. I was hoping you'd do that. I didn't realise we'd be here so soon.
I've heard so much about you. What a remarkable story.
Is she one? Eve? I'm liking the music. Pretty nice. How do we make it back to the surface? Oh, apparently somebody's on this level, but I can't see where. Wrong way.
No visibility action.
All systems nominal.
It's him.
It's trying. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
I've heard stories.
Right, okay, we've got one person here.
Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's a
Excuse me, Doctor.
Hello.
They weren't kidding. You
Most
really
of them
are
have
here.
lasted long
Well,
past
all
their
right.
projected lifespans.
I'm Allie.
If you
Allie
ask me,
Fillmore.
they were
You can
built
think of me
pretty
as the
well.
Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Avenge my wife, will to survive, just find
I
my
just
son.
want to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Not so fast, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Shaun's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Yeah, who built all this?
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it. I can't argue with that. Even so,
Okay, I do see what they're doing.
There we go.
I suppose building synths is wrong when they should be like saving the human race.
How may I assist
But,
you today?
okay.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Is this the way bioscience? Okay. Are we on to the next scientist in here? Yes, we are.
Not
Look
yet.
at this, though.
I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick.
I didn't expect
He's
it
eager to
with
get
this.
that going, so I've had to put everything else.
Amazing.
I wonder how
the Warwick family is
so
doing.
good to have you here.
Shut up, you.
Dr. Clayton Holmes, head of the bioscience division.
It's remarkable.
I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
What way?
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the bioscience division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point.
Gorillas?
But the potential is exciting nonetheless.
I haven't seen gorillas. The gorillas aren't real.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'd like to.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Synth gorillas, good for now, medical
You
care.
mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Right, okay. On to the next one, I'm assuming. But guess what, guys? I'm going to do this in 2 parts. So if you've enjoyed this part, please give me a thumbs up. That would be awesome. If you're not yet subscribed, come on, please do so right now. Would love to have your support throughout the rest of the series. So yeah, that's it for me. Have a good day, have a good week, and I will catch you all back here in the Institute next episode. See you then.